Salamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Karibu sana ndugu msikilizaji na mtazamaji wa Al-Shifaa Online TV Kenya. Kumbuka ya kwamba leo ni siku yetu ya kwanza ya kuweza kuanzisha programu yetu ya maisha bora online learning. Leo tutakuwa na mwalimu wa hisabati na mwalimu wa IRE. Karibu sana uweze kwenda kufaidika.
Today I'll be taking you through Islamic religious education, and mainly my area of concern will just be a general information, general concept of IRE. Since it is a first session, I believe we should just look at the general perspective of IRE, all of it, and maybe the next class we will try to tackle topic after topic. So inshallah, I just need your cooperation, I need your attention as we go through this lesson, and it is very, very important you be with me and you be very attentive, and I hope as you are listening, you also get to learn more about, and you also have writing materials where you are, so that you can write the important things which are concerning IRE. So IRE, Islamic religious education, mainly it is a hard and code, neck code, which is 314, and being 314, it has two papers. The first one is 314.1 and the second one is 314.2. So we'll start to look at the first paper, which is 314.1. 314.1, it has four main topics. 314.1, it has four topics. Topic number 1 is Quran, and topic number 2 is Hadith. Topic number 3 is pillars of Islam, of Iman, sorry. And topic number 4 is devotional acts, which can also be pillars of Islam. So this is mainly for the Form 1, Form 2, Form 3 to the Form 4. These are the main topics. The Form 4s, as they prepare for their KCSE, these are the main topics which they should concentrate whenever they want to look at paper 1. And structurally, from the paper 1 perspective, is that Quran has two questions, question number 1 and question number 2, which consists of 40 marks. Question number 1 and question number 2 of Quran consist of 40 marks. That is the general rule of IRE, paper 1. Whenever you are given a paper for a KCSE, then the first question and the second question are mainly paper concerning topic of Quran. And Quran is very wide. If I get a chance, I will try to explain it after I've introduced all the topics. The second question, or in the paper it will always appear in number 3, is Hadith, which consists of 20 marks. Hadith, it's only one question, it's always number 3. And the third topic is pillar of Iman, which in the KCSE always appears number 6, but in the content of the syllabus, always number 3, the topic wise. So it's going to be number 4, which also 20 marks. And the last one is devotional acts. Devotional acts, which are mainly pillars of Islam, and the ahkamu shariat, issue concerning fiqh and sharia, which also has 2 questions. Question number 5 and number 6, which has 40 marks. 40 marks. So generally, this is what paper 1 looks like. This is the first paper. If you look at it, nothing so much ambiguous about it, but I hope you will understand as we go. Then we go to second paper. Hope tuko pamoja as we continue with the second paper. The second paper is 314 stroke 2. 314 stroke 2. This also, just like paper 1, has 4 topics. The first topic is akhlaq, and which has 20 marks. Question number 1. The second topic is mu'amalat. Akhlaq, mainly for those who maybe cannot understand the Arabic words, akhlaq just means moral values. The do's and the don'ts, the virtue and the vices. Second one is mu'amalat. So generally mu'amalat, it is just relationship. It can be family relationship, society relationship between Muslim and the non-Muslim, and the relationship between the countries, international countries, Muslim countries and the non-Muslim countries. 3, it is history of Islam. In madrasa there they call it Sirah. So it takes a big part of paper 2, which we shall look as we continue. And the fourth topic is Muslim scholars. These are mainly the renowned Muslim scholars who contributed a lot in the scholarly works and who happen to be Muslim. So it's like we are focusing on their achievement, what they achieved, their contribution into the field of medicine, education, and many other fields which they have contributed. So basically, those are the 2 papers, paper 1 and paper 2. Before I go to the topic of discussion today, I shall just look at the paper 2 structurally from the paper. Question 1 is akhlaq, which consists of 20 marks. Then question 2 and 3 is mu'amalah, which has 40 marks. Question 3 is history of Islam, which has 2 questions also, but nowadays they can even appear in the 6th question. So number 4 and number 5, and also to some extent number 6 nowadays. So it can have like 40 marks to maximum 50. So that's why they usually refer it as a paper 2, as a history of Islam paper nowadays. And Muslim scholars, that is the last question. Quran. So this is the first topic. Any student who wants to study IRE, he or she has to encounter this topic as the first topic of discussion. So I'll try to look at the subtopics which are found in this topic. We'll try to, as much as possible, to expound on the subtopics. Maybe we'll start to look at the Form 1 part of it, and if the time allows, we can go until Form 4. But generally, Quran, as it is, as a topic, it is divided into two main sections. It is divided into two main sections. Those two main sections is, the first one is Ulumul Quran. Ulumul Quran, or the scientific study or the Holy Quran. And the second one, it is selected Quran surahs and verses. Selected Quran surahs and verses. So generally, those are the two main subtopics: Ulumul Quran and selected surahs and verses. So Ulumul Quran, this is a wider perspective from the definition which I've just cited here. It is the scientific study of the sciences which are found in the Holy Quran. Muslim scholars sat down after the Quran has been revealed. They sat down to come up with a special study. People are studying the Holy Quran, and in this field we have a lot of scientific studies. In the Ulum al-Quran, you have many subtopics there, which involves recitation, preservation, compilation of the Holy Quran, translation of the Holy Quran, abrogated and abrogation verses of the Holy Quran. Also, it has standardization of the Holy Quran. So, and there are many more. Also, you have Asbabun Nuzul, Asbabun Nuzul, or it can be background of the surah. So, basically, these are subtopics which have been divided from one form to another, or from one class to another, as per the syllabus which was designed by the Kenya National Curriculum Organization. So this is the first part, which a student has to be very well versed with. This is the most important one because it contains a lot of questions, the Ulum al-Quran part of it. Then the second part is selected surahs and verses. So by the end of 4-year study, a student who study IRE should be able to know the translation, should be able to know, to recite, translate, give the teachings and the importance of these selected surahs and verses by the end of 4 years. That student should at least know how to recite those verses or those surahs, should be able to know the translation of those surahs or verses, also should be capable of picking the teachings of that surah, the teachings, what are we learning from that surah, and more important, to know the importance of that surah without also forgetting the background of that surah or that verse. So basically, in the 4 years, the surahs and the verses have been categorized into different classes. In Form 1, we will be looking at Surah Fatiha. In the same Form 1, this is Form 1 work, Surah Al-Fatiha, Surah Al-Asri, Surah Al-Fil, and Surah Al-Nasri. This is the Form 1 work, which a student have to go through Surah Al-Fatiha, know the teachings, the background, why was it revealed, what are the teachings, what are the importance, also what are the other names of Surah Al-Fatiha. In Surah Al-Asr, also the student will need to know the background, those people who are not at loss. Surah Al-Fil, the background of it, the teachings, and all that entails about Surah Al-Fil and also Surah Al-Nasr. Then in Form 2, after learning these 4 surahs in Form 1, in Form 2, in Form 2, which is mainly the verses are found in Form 2, we have 2 verses, selected verses. One of the verse is Ayatul Kursiyu, which a student is supposed to, at the end of that lesson, should be able to recite Ayatul Kursiyu, very comfortable, even knowing the translation of it. And also the last 3 verses, of Surah Al-Baqarah, those are what they're supposed to cover in Form 2. Then in Form 3, as you can see, you start with the very small surahs, and as you continue now, things coming to be more complex. In Form 3, that student will only look at one surah, and that surah is a whole surah. It's Surah An-Nur, Surah number 24. It has 64 verses. In it, the student is supposed to know the background of that surah. That is a Form 3 student, background of that surah, the teachings of that surah, the importance of that surah, So that is what student of Form 3 will be looking at. And then in Form 4, it also have one surah. It's Surah Al-Hujurat. This is a surah. Student who is in Form 4 is supposed to understand the background also. Want to know the background, the teachings, and the importance of that surah. So mainly, those are some of the selected surahs and verses which in your 4 years course students should be able to look at it. So I want to take you back to the genesis, the origin of the Quran, the concept of Quran, the genesis or the concept of Quran. I want to take each one of you. When I say each one of you, I mean, because this is a Form 1 work, so I believe it touches a Form 4, a Form 3, a Form 2, and a Form 1 student. All of them are supposed to understand this concept. So we shall look at the first topic. What is Quran? Is the first subtopic. Definition of Holy Quran. Of the Holy Quran. In IRE, it is very, very important to note this, because it's very, very important. Whenever you're asked to define any concept, and that concept has been transliterated. To be transliterated means it is in Arabic but has been written in English. Whenever you're asked to define that concept, there are usually two definitions. The first definition, it is literal. Because this is a language. Islamic IRA is mainly an Arabic, so we have to know the literal meaning, the language meaning of that word, or the root word of that, the root of that word. And we also have technical meaning. We have literal meaning and we have technical meaning. These are two meanings. The literary one, it is mainly on the language part of it. Like, for example, the Quran. Quran, literally, comes from a verb, word, which means kara'a. For those who happen to pass through madrasa, labda alisikia ustadh akisema kara'a. Kara'a simply means to read. To read or to recite. Kusoma. Kara'a. Amesoma. So from the word kara'a, you get the noun Quran. Quran. From the verb kara'a, you get the noun Quran. So this is the literal meaning. Literal meaning, it means that from the language perspective of it, Quran comes from the word kara'a, which means read or to recite. Basically, that is the literal meaning. Then when you go to technical now, this is when you say Quran, that person who understands concept of Islam, what does it mean? It has some technicality in it. So this is the second definition, and this is the most important one. The most important one, because this is the one which, whenever you ask, the teacher wants you to answer this one. We'll concentrate more on this one rather than the first one. So as a student, you should be very careful. Whenever you're asked about to define what is Quran, I will advise my student to write both of them, but my main emphasis is on the technical part of the meaning. So what is the technical meaning of the word Quran? What is the technical meaning of the word Quran? What is the technical meaning of the word Quran? So many Muslim scholars have tried to come up with the definition, the technical definition of the Holy Quran, and general consensus is that Quran is being defined as the direct kalima or speech. The direct kalima or speech. Yani usemi halisi, katika Kiswahili wanasema usemi halisi. The direct kalima or the direct speech of Prophet Muhammad, of Allah, direct speech of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, given or revealed to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Allahumma salli wa sallam alayhi, through angel Jibril through angel Jibril in a period of 23 years. In a period of 23 years. So this is the technical meaning of the word Quran. A direct speech, a direct kalima of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the creator. The first thing is the direct speech. The direct speech, which comes from who? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That is the second aspect. When you want to define it, I know we have those who want to cram everything. No, you can just take it simple. You have to understand it first before cramming it. Direct speech of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, revealed. Others can say revealed in portion, or you can say revealed to who? To the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, through angel Jibril, the one who was given this speech to give to the Prophet. So we can say he was the intermediary, the link between Allah and the Prophet, in a period of 23 years. In a period of 23 years. So this is simply the definition of the word Quran. I hope we are together until there. So whenever you ask about the definition of the Holy Quran, you just say it is a direct speech of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, revealed in a portion form to the Prophet or Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam through his angel Jibril in a period of 23 years period. So that simply means, or that is what it's all about, the definition of the Holy Quran. Are we there? I hope tuko pamoja au tunaenda pamoja. So the next topic, after the definition of Quran, after we have known the importance, the definition of Quran, now we want to look at the need for the revelation of the Holy Quran, the need for revelation of the Holy Quran, the need for the revelation of the Holy Quran. We shall look at what made it important, what were the reasons which led Quran to be revealed. Kulikuwa na msukumo gani? Kulitokea nini mpaka ikawa kuna umuhimu wa kuwa Quran iwe revealed? So the need for the Holy Quran it can be categorized into many reasons why mankind needed the Holy Quran. Kwa nini ilifika mahali kama mwanadamu anahitaji kuwa na Quran? So the first reason is that the earlier books, first reason is that the earlier books were particularly on particular group of people. The earlier books was revealed to a particular group of people. So when I'm talking about the earlier books, maybe you're wondering as a student, which are these earlier books? We are talking mainly about the 4 revealed or the 5 revealed scriptures, and these are: the first one, Suhuf of Nabiullah Ibrahim alayhi salam. The second one is Tawrat of Nabiullah Musa alayhi salam. The third one is Zabur of Nabiullah Dawood alayhi salam. And the fourth one is Injil of Nabiullah Isa alayhi salam. If you look at this, these are the what you call earlier books. They were revealed specific to specific or particular group of people. Like Suhuf, it was revealed to the people of Nabiullah Ibrahim. Specifically, the Suhuf. The surah, the last surah, talk about Suhuf Ibrahima wa Musa. Then we have Tawrat. We have Tawrat, which was revealed to specifically the Banu Israel, the people of Israel, specific for them. Then we have Zabur for Dawood, and then the last one is Injil for Isa, which was also specifically for the people of Nabiullah Isa. After that, and that was there was that need that we need to have a book which will cover the whole mankind, not only one specific group, but whole mankind. And that mankind is all of us, the universe. And that's why there was need to have the Holy Quran. And Quran is a book for all mankind. So there was need to reveal the Holy Quran so that it can cater or it can cut across to all groups. Mwelekezi wangu wa kipindi ananiambia nikomee hapo kwa leo. So insha Allah, ni matumaini yangu yale machache nimeweza kuyasema yameweza kukusaidia wewe mwanafunzi, na ni ombi langu kwamba utafanyia kazi na yatakuwa na manufaa kwako katika kipindi hiki ukiwa nyumbani ukijitayarisha kurejea shuleni. So insha Allah, tafadhali. Alhamdulillah.